We are still talking about some rain showers and some isolated thunderstorms on live Doppler radar for early this evening, especially around Bridgeport and Mono Lake crossing over Highway 395. And throughout far western Nevada, a very heavy rain cell right over the Pine Nut Mountains. And just a couple of minutes ago, the National Weather Service out of Reno issued this aerial flood advisory within the green polygon here for the Pine Nut Mountains and the foothill locations around the Pine Nuts until 9 o'clock tonight. So that cell is not moving very quickly at all. Around Carson City, all is quiet. Around Reno, Sparks, and Lake Tahoe, of course, earlier around the lake. In Truckee, we saw some scattered showers and some of those thunderstorms. And the heaviest cell right now to the north of Reno and throughout the Spanish Springs area, zooming down even tighter to street level. Some of those rain showers crossing right over the Pyramid Highway, but for the most part, the heaviest rain is to the west of the highway at this point. From the National Weather Service out of Elko for tomorrow on your Friday, this is a red flag warning around Eureka, Austin, Round Mountain, and Tonopah. Very low relative humidity values, less than about 10% across the valleys, and gusty conditions upwards of about 30 or even 35 miles per hour. 86 degrees now on the valley floor, a westerly wind up to 14 and 28% on the relative humidity. Carson City has 86 degrees, matching the Reno Sparks area, right at 70 in Truckee and 95 at NES Fallon. On the satellites and radar, occasionally we're seeing these weak weather systems travel through California and Nevada, especially during the peak heating during the afternoon. And so those weather systems adding to the lift in throughout the atmosphere, so helping to form those cumulonimbus clouds we're seeing out there today, so outputting those thunder showers around western Nevada and the Sierra. Pretty quiet overnight tonight, but basically the same pattern repeats itself for tomorrow afternoon. Timing things out on Futurecast, clouds and precipitation overnight tonight, especially after midnight. Clear skies around the high desert in the Sierra. And then for tomorrow morning, once again, just like this morning, lots of sunshine, increasing clouds by the afternoon. A few showers starting up over the Sierra and around the Tahoe Basin, and some of those could drift out in throughout far western Nevada mid to late afternoon. So again, a slight risk of showers and storms. And then overnight tomorrow night, clear skies once again. Down to 65 degrees for the Truckee Meadows, decreasing wind after sunset. And then for tomorrow, a little bit cooler at 91 and a slight risk of a shower or thunderstorm during the afternoon. High temperatures will be cooling down over the next couple of days, central and eastern Nevada into the upper 80s for Elko. A touch of wind out there for tomorrow afternoon, upwards of about 10 or 15 miles per hour, but late in the afternoon or early in the evening, those gusts upwards of about 30 miles per hour. Sunshine for the morning, increasing clouds and a chance for showers and storms in the afternoon, gusty upwards of about 35 miles per hour. Chance of storms out there for Lake Tahoe for the second part of your Friday, but all looks fine once again for the morning. Gusty to the north of Interstate 80, those gusts upwards of about 35 miles per hour. Sunny for the morning, increasing clouds by the afternoon, and a chance of showers and some isolated thunderstorms. Here's a look at your extended forecast. Breezy for Saturday afternoon, upwards of about 30 or 35. A chance of showers all the way in throughout early next week. High temperatures down into the 80s, so a cooling trend on the way. Also for Carson City, those high temperatures down into the 80s and a risk of showers and storms all the way in throughout early next week. And I know we have the Celebrity Golf Tournament up at Edgewood for the weekend, of course, starting up tomorrow, but unfortunately we do have to include the chance of those showers and storms during the afternoon.
They can handle a little rain, I guess, but when you get the lightning going, it's
right.
That's when it's dicey. Huh?
Yeah, so for the morning, it looks fine.
Okay, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandon.
Sure.